I'm with me and my bestie on our girls' weekend to Manchester. So obviously we've got the staples, cheese and chocolate for the train trip. And then I saw this juice which had ginger in it, and I love things like that, so I thought I'd get one. So here we are arriving on the train into Manchester, and I thought I'd show you guys a little clip of the train station, just because I find these types of things interesting if I've never been to that one. So this is Manchester Piccadilly, and obviously we were greeted with the great British weather of wind and rain while we were waiting for our Uber. But Manchester's still a really pretty city, even in the rain. Our hotel was right opposite the Manchester Library, and just look how stunning she is. Beautiful. We stayed in the Midland Hotel, which is one of the most iconic hotels in Manchester. I'm not sure exactly when it was built, but it's very, very old. And it's just absolutely stunning and massive, located near Deansgate. I mean, how gorgeous. As you walk in, there's a Bentley, and I think it was something like the idea of Bentley, or like the first Bentley was designed in this hotel or something. The hotel itself is just so gorgeous. We couldn't get over how grand it felt as we walked in. So this is like the main sort of reception area, and over there with the trees is the main champagne bar. Even the hallways were grand. I mean, they were so spacious, so clean and decorated beautifully. We were in the Midland Suite, which is one of the biggest suites they have, and we were absolutely stunned by it. The bathroom was gorgeous, and you get all of these Elemis goodies to use, hand wash and hand and body lotion. The shower was gorgeous and massive, and everything was just so clean. So here is the sort of living space of the room, and we just couldn't get over how tall the ceilings were. It was beautifully decorated, and we had everything we could need: water, coffee pods, and there was a drawer with teas and biscuits and things. Just a gorgeous fireplace, a desk by the window which is perfect for getting ready as well, and we had a beautiful view of the library, which I just absolutely loved. We couldn't get over how big the room was. There's a little living area here, and the sofa and chairs were really comfy. You could see me in the TV. It was just humongous. And then we come through to the bedroom area. The wardrobe was huge as well. So here it is. The curtains were so high up, it was just mad. So we've got a desk here, room service menu, and what else have we got? Oh yeah, so here's a view of the bed. It was so comfy and so humongous. I keep saying that everything was just massive in this hotel, and it was. So we've got another view of the library here. We unfortunately didn't get to go in the library because it was closed the next day. We came down to the reception/bar area for a drink, and it was so pretty. The bar was gorgeous. It felt quite festive for me. I don't know whether it's just the twinkling lights, but yeah. So we had a strawberry, I think it was strawberry and cucumber mocktail, which was really, really yummy. And we just sat back and enjoyed the ambience and the vibes of the bar. Here we are just trying to do an aesthetic video whilst being very unaesthetic human beings. But we felt cute, so I suppose why not? So then next we headed down to the spa. When you stay in the hotel, you get complimentary use of the spa facilities. So here I was just being really vain in the mirror for some reason. The spa is quite small, but it was really cosy and really relaxing, and I was really happy that we got to go. So obviously just there's me having a dip in the pool with my really, again, aesthetic bun, and it was just really nice to just have a bit of chill time and just relax. It had a Himalayan rock salt sauna and a salt infused steam room, which were really nice, and then a thermal experience shower, which we didn't use. We ordered room service for dinner, and it was absolutely gorgeous. I had pesto pasta, and Bestie had, I think it was cider pork belly. So we were going to eat it on the sofa while we watched a movie, but we couldn't get the TV to work properly. So we decided to be fancy and go over to the dining table, because why not? And yes, that is Coke in wine glasses, because again, why not? I had this strawberry s'mores pudding, and it was so bizarre, but it was really yummy. Giant marshmallow with ice cream inside. And then we did face masks and chilled on the sofa with our robes on, and it was just like a really bougie sleepover, but it was really fun. We're just girls. We played some Uno and ate some chocolate, and if anyone's ever had these, Gillian or Gillian, I don't know, but they're absolute heaven and really indulgent, and we loved them. I just had to show you guys the library at night time because it was really, really pretty. And the one thing I will say about this hotel, because of its location, it was really noisy at night time, but obviously we're in the middle of a really busy city. Then to our surprise, the fire alarm went off at 11 o'clock at night, so we had to evacuate our rooms still in our pyjamas and walk around the streets of Manchester. So that was a bit strange, but luckily there was no fire and everybody was okay. But it was a bit bizarre. So we woke up in the morning nice and fresh, and we had room service breakfast. We went for just like cereal, fruit and pastries, which was really nice. We don't like anything too heavy in the mornings, and it was just a bit of luxury to have it in the room. We got ready for the day, so my outfit was this jumper and these new trousers that I got from River Island, which I just absolutely love. They're really comfy and yet they look relatively smart. So we left the hotel and we walked down through the streets of Manchester, and it was a really gorgeous day. I was really hoping it wasn't going to be raining because we were walking a lot today. We went past the Peaky Blinders bar, so I thought you guys might want to have a look. Obviously, because it was in the morning, there was nobody in, but it did look quite nice inside. We went to the Arndale shopping centre, which is a really good shopping centre in the centre of Manchester. And they had their Christmas decorations, which I thought were really, really cute. Santa's reindeer running or flying, I suppose. And then it wouldn't be a shopping trip if we didn't go to Waterstones and spend all of our life savings on books. It was a really big Waterstones actually, so it was really enjoyable. And you guys know how much I adore all of my books, so stay tuned for the new purchases. We stopped to get a drink and a cake. So I had a ginger shot and then this, I think it was called pumpkin marbled cake. It was really yummy. So the main reason for the trip was to go to a book signing from one of our favourite authors, Liz Tomford, and she's the author of the Windy City series. So she's doing a UK tour at the moment. So obviously we knew we had to come and meet her. It was packed. The line was so long. So I was glad we got there early. So we got a new edition of the book and some exclusive stickers, which I absolutely love. And this is the book that she signed, Rewind It Back. Oh, it was really exciting meeting her. I've never done anything like that before. And then here we are waiting for our Uber to pick us up and take us back to the train station.